Struggling to boost your sales on your Shopify store? We've increased our conversion rate to an impressive 6.7% in just one day, more than double the industry's average. This led to $7,500 in sales and nearly $4,000 in pure profit for that particular day. And the best part, you can implement all these changes that helped us reach these numbers using just one app from the Shopify's App Store. So if you want to see a realistic guide on how to increase your Shopify store's conversion rate and make more money, sit back, relax. This might take a couple of minutes, but it will be all worth it in the end, believe me. The way I'm setting up bundles and tier discounts these days is by using the Monk app. So let's jump on the app's dashboard. So if you don't have Monk installed on your store, you can go ahead on the App Store and search for Monk. You will find it here, or if you press enter, you're gonna find it on the grid here. This is the Monk app. You're gonna open it up and you're going to install it. I already have it installed, so for me it says open, but for you it's gonna say install. You're gonna go to the process. It's very easy. Just go ahead and do it. Then after the installation, you're gonna see something like this. You will then go to funnels, and in here you're going to be able to set up the funnels that I'm going to talk about in a second. This is the store I'm going to work on. I have here a bunch of products imported. The theme is the latest version of the Dawn theme, but this should work fine with any other themes. So I'm going to go back to the Monk's dashboard and I'm going to set up my first funnel, which will be quantity breaks. In case of products like mine, where people consume more of these, you can offer quantity breaks. For example, in bath, I have this bath bomb product, which I'm pretty sure that people will be interested in buying in bulk if the offer is good enough. For those kind of people, I'm going to create a quantity break offer. So I'm going to go to the Monk's dashboard and I'm going to create a new funnel. And in here, I'm going to scroll down to quantity breaks right here, and I'm going to create this funnel over here, which has an embeddable widget that will go on my product page. So I'm going to hit create new and I'm going to say quantity discounts. I'm going to create it. Obviously you can have multiple of these running on different products, so you will want to be careful with your naming. In my case, I'm just making one as an example, but you may have different type of offers on different products, so you want to name them accordingly. So if you want that all of your products have this quantity breaks widget displayed on the product page, you will just leave it as it is. But if you want a certain product to have it and certain others to not have it, then you're gonna go in here and say this is specific product, so you can also select other filters. I'm gonna just leave it to specific products, and in here I'm gonna say contains any, and now I'm gonna be able to select certain products. I'm gonna select this blue sky bomb. Obviously I can select other products that are similar, like this exotic floral bomb, and then I can select others that I have, orange and lemon, and then I'm gonna hit add, and now all of these products will trigger that widget to be displayed on their product pages. And I'm gonna go now to the next part of the funnel, where I'm going to decide which quantity gets what discount. In here I already have pre-populated 2 options, and in case that the customer buys 2, I'm gonna give them 5%. In the case the customer buys 3, then they get 10% off, and then if they buy 4, I want to add that as well, and I'm gonna add a discount. I'm gonna give them a 15% discount. Obviously you have to think about it and calculate your discounts in order for you to stay profitable. I'm gonna just activate this funnel as it is, and I'm gonna show you what the widget looks like on the product page. So now if I go to this product, for example, I'm gonna get a new widget which looks something like this. So for example, if I add 3 of these products at once, so I selected now 3, if I click add, there are gonna be 3 products added to my cart, and they will be automatically discounted as per my offer. So this is a nice way of adding multiple products to your cart. People can multiply and use the quantity control here, and the same thing will happen if they go ahead and add multiples of the product to their cart and they were adjusted with the quantity selector. The discount is still applying, so that's a good thing. Now if you think that this widget doesn't fit with your theme, the colors or the fonts or whatever doesn't go well with your current product page, then you can go inside the Monk's dashboard. So you're gonna go back to your funnel, you're gonna edit that, and in the second step here, you're gonna have an option at the bottom to stylize everything. Click edit display and design, And you're gonna have here options to change fonts, change colors and spacings and whatever you need to adjust so that it looks seamless and it integrates well with your theme. I went ahead and I modified the styling a little bit, and I'm gonna save these changes. I'm gonna activate the funnel, and then I'm going to go and preview the changes. So whenever a customer will see this widget here, they will know that there is a discount involved if they buy more items, and that will incentivize them to buy more. Okay, but for a store like mine that sells bad products, there is another strategy that you can use to entice people to buy more items, where you use the information you have about your customer to create predefined bundles of products that they anyway buy individually. So if you know that your customers are combining certain products, you can go ahead and create those bundles, offer a small discount on them, and more people will add those to the cart because they were going to do it anyway, item by item, or they will get the idea that they can add those products as a bundle and get a discount when doing that. So I'm going to show you now how you can create bundle discounts and display a widget right here that will indicate to the customer that they can do that. So let's go back to the Monks dashboard, and I'm going to remove this one over here. So I'm going to delete this funnel, and I'm going to create a new funnel. I'm going to scroll down until I see bundles embedded. So I'm going to create a new funnel, and I'm gonna name it bath bundle, and I'm gonna hit create. Again, on this screen I'm gonna have different filters to help me sort the products I want to display this widget on. If you open this up, you're gonna see all the ways that you can filter your products, but I'm gonna just leave it as it is, and I'm gonna go here and say equals any. If I would have left it to equals anything, that means that all the products on my store will get that widget, but I don't want to do that. I just want to display it on certain products. So I'm gonna select contains any, and then I'm going to select from this list the product that I want to have that widget displayed on. So I'm gonna just select this one for now and add it. Now this is the product that will show that widget, and I'm gonna go to the next step of the funnel, and in here you're gonna be able to create the bundle that will be displayed on that specific product. So I'm gonna go ahead and select some of these products that I think that can go together well. We have the soap, and then we have this bath bomb. Then I'm gonna add a scrub, and I think that can be enough. I'm gonna just add one more soap, and this is my bundle, right? Like I have all of this selected as a bundle. Now that I've added all the products to the bundle, I can go ahead and apply a discount to entice the customers to add that bundle to the cart. And to do that, I'm going to offer them a 20% discount if they buy all these items together, and if they decide to remove one of the items, I can give them a 10% off, and that should convince them to add the bundle to their cart. Again, at the bottom you're gonna have the customization options. You can change the title from over here, and then you can go inside and edit some of the design of this widget. This is how it's going to look on the page. You can go ahead and play around with the fonts, with the color, with the spacings, and so on. I'm just gonna save it as it is. Then I'm gonna activate funnel, and from here I'm gonna go and preview the page so that you can see how the widget looks in action. So this is how it's gonna look right now. As you can see, all the products have 20% off. If I go ahead and uncheck one of these products, then the offer goes lower to 10% off. And if I go ahead and remove another product, it still stays at 10%. So if you buy only these two together, you still get a 10% off. As you can see here, if a product has a variant, they will be able to select them. This product has just one variant and it looks like that, but if you have multiple variants, it's gonna be like a drop down here where you can select the variant that you want, and then you can add everything to cart. And now everything that was in that bundle was added to the cart, and obviously if I go to the checkout, everything will be discounted as per my offer. What happens if you have a product that is a deluxe version of another product that you have on your store? If your customer goes, for example, to buy this Blue Sky Bomb, and you have a Blue Sky Bomb Deluxe, you may want to offer the deluxe version when the customer tries to buy the normal one, because in many cases they will get the upgrade. So let's go ahead and set up a funnel that will allow us to upgrade from this version to the deluxe version. So I'm going to go back in the Monk Apps dashboard and I'm going to create a new funnel. I'm going to scroll down to the Upsell section and I'm going to use this option over here. I'm going to hit create new and I am going to name this Deluxe Upgrade and I'm going to create that. On this screen, you're going to be able to define when the pop-up should show when you click the Add to Cart button, and I'm going to leave it as it is. Then I'm going to be able again to filter through my products. I'm going to just leave that as it is and I'm going to select this product as the trigger. Then I'm going to go to the next step and I'm going to select the deluxe version. Here, this product will replace the first one in case the customer will decide to buy it. So I'm going to add a discount as well to entice the customer to buy the deluxe version. So I'm gonna say 20% off for the deluxe option. Then I'm gonna scroll down. You can change your title over here. You can change the type of pop-up that will show. There is one that looks like this, one that looks like this, then also something like that. I'm gonna leave it as full page, and then if you want you can go ahead and edit the styling. You can again change fonts, colors, spacings, text styles, and so forth. I'm going to just save it as it is and activate funnel. And then I'm gonna go ahead and preview it by clicking this eye over here. So I'm now on the normal version of the product and I'm gonna click add to cart. And right now I'm presented that offer to upgrade to the deluxe version. And if I click add to cart, I'm gonna add this product to my cart instead of the one that I was adding initially. So now the deluxe version was added to my cart and it was added with that discount that I offered of 20% off. So as you can see, this feature allowed me to double the value of my cart. Instead of the $32, now I have $74. And this is a nice way of increasing AOV. Of course, you can have multiple offers on different products and test to see what works best for you. As a store owner, you should really pay attention to the areas where your customers will look at. An important area is here underneath the add to cart button. So this is a very important area. Also the description, but mostly around this button. And another important area is whenever you're using a side cart is this blank space that is left underneath. So if you add multiple items there, it gets filled up. But whenever you have less items in here, this space is wasted. This is a nice place to feature more items that you might have on the store. And the way of featuring other products in here is by using a cross-sell widget from here from the Monk's dashboard. So I'm going to go ahead and create a new funnel. And in the cross-sell area, you're going to see the cross-sell cart widget, which you can create here. And I'm going to say side cart widget and I'm gonna hit create. And again on this screen I'm gonna be able to display different products when a certain product is in the side cart. This gives us a lot of flexibility and makes things more dynamic. A lot of other cross-sell widgets that go here on the side cart, they are showing the same product no matter what product is in the cart. But with this widget that Monk offers, you can show different products inside here depending on what's already inside the cart, so that the products shown are relevant and customer may want to buy them. Whenever the customer will buy this one, I'm gonna go to the next step. And because I know that my customer just bought a bath bomb, I'm gonna go ahead and add more bath bombs. If I would have added soaps or scrubs or something like that, they might not be interested, but because I know that they just added a bath bomb in their cart, they maybe will want to buy other flavors of that. So I'm gonna just select a couple of those and I'm gonna add them there. Of course, to make things more interesting, I can add a discount for these other ones so that the customer is more enticed to buy them. So I'm gonna add 10% off on any of the other bath bombs. Again, you can change the title of that widget and you can change the layout. You have a couple of options here. I'm just gonna leave it as it is and I'm gonna activate funnel and I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna view it. So whenever I'm gonna have this product inside my cart, I'm gonna see underneath a widget that will display all the other bath bombs that I selected, and they will be discounted by 10% if I add them to my cart. So I just added now one, and the other option was added in here. And now I can still see that widget and I can add more of these items. And whenever I add more, they will be displayed here and they will be discounted. And if I go and check out, that discount will be shown in here. The customer will be happy to get cheaper products and our AOV will rise. We all like gifts, and a nice strategy to have on a store like this one, for example, is to give a gift to someone when they reach a certain price target or an order target. I've done that. I bought something just to get the gift, and I'm pretty sure that you've done something like that in the past as well. And a lot of people are enticed to buy from a store that offers a free gift or free shipping, and this is actually the specialty of the Monk app. If you come here in the dashboard and you create a new funnel, you will see the free gift area here. And you can set up two types of funnels for this. This one is the auto add, where the product gets added automatically to the cart when the customer reaches that threshold. And the second one allows the customer to select their gift from a list if you want to offer them more options. So I'm gonna set this one first, and then I'm gonna go to the other one. I'm gonna create a new funnel. And in here on the first page, you will be able to select where to show that offer, and it's going to be on the cart page. And we can filter the products here. What I want to do is to give a free gift to a customer that spends more than $100, which would be the case for a lot of merchants. And to do that, I'm going to leave it as it is in terms of the product. This is going to select all the products, so anything I have in the cart qualifies. And then I'm going to add another rule, and I'm going to say that I want that my cart has a specific value. Then I'm gonna select here the cart value range to be greater than, and set here 100. And in here I'm gonna be able to select the free gift that I'm going to give for the customer that spends that much. So I'm gonna just select one of these products. It doesn't matter really, it's just an example. So whenever a customer spends more than $100, they will get added to their cart a free gift, which is this product. I'm gonna go and activate the funnel. Then I'm gonna go ahead and preview the funnel. In order to get that free gift, I'm going to have to pass the 100 mark. So if I go and multiply this once, I'm close, and now I passed the 100 mark, and I should get a free gift inside here, and it just happened. So it's seamless. The customer will get that free gift in there, and if they check out, they will see that one of their products is free, and that's a nice touch. Let's go ahead and create the second type of free gift widget, but first let me go ahead and disable this one. So now this one is paused. I'm gonna go and create new funnel and go add this second type of free gift widget and create new. I'm gonna hit create, and in here I'm going to add a new rule and say specific cart range. And I'm gonna remove the first rule because I don't need it. I wanna show this offer to any cart, no matter what products are inside, as long as the cart value is more than 100. And to do that, I'm gonna select this and say greater than, and then I'm gonna add 100 here. So whenever a cart goes past 100, they will get that notification to select a free gift. I'm gonna go now to the next step and select the type of gift that the customer can get. And I'm gonna select here this one, and maybe one that has variants, so that we see how that looks like. And we have now 3 versions of free gifts. We're gonna be able again to change the title, or to select a different type of widget. I'm just gonna leave it as it was. So I'm gonna stick with this one, and I'm gonna activate funnel. And here I'm gonna go ahead and preview it. Now, if I go and add this product to my cart, then I'm going to see the product inside the cart, but there is no free gift widget because I didn't pass the 100 mark. But if I go and multiply this product, then I'm gonna get the free gift widget here, and I will be notified that I can get a free gift. As you can see, they are all free, and I can even select a variant if the products have variants. I'm gonna just add one of these products to my cart, and then I'm gonna get the free product here, and I'm gonna be able to check out with it. And that's really cool. There is one issue though. Whenever you have a free gift campaign going, people might not know about it. Even if you add an announcement here, people might not see it. And it's really a shame because a lot of them would be enticed to buy more just to get to that free shipping. So a way of letting them know is to add here a progress bar. And luckily the Monk app has this option. And if you go to the dashboard and create new funnel, you will be able to add a progress bar to your side cart, and let the customer know that if they add more items to their cart, they will get that free gift. Now let's go and create a progress bar, but first let me disable this funnel right here. I'm gonna go ahead and create new funnel and name this progress bar. I'm gonna hit create. In here, I want to trigger all the items on my store, so no matter the product inside the cart, that progress bar should show. And I'm gonna go to the next step. On this screen, you will be able to set the rules of your progress bar. So if the cart value is greater than or equals to, I'm gonna select USD and I'm going to set it to 100. Then I'm going to offer a free gift, and the free gift is going to be, let's say I'm going to give this as a free gift. Then I can add another milestone if I want, and I can say if the cart value is greater than, and I'm gonna say 150. When the customer will hit 150, they will get free shipping. Of course, you can add multiple milestones. I think 2 are enough because it can get a little bit confusing for the customer past that, but you can test and see what works for you best. Then you can go ahead and change the content of your progress bar. You can change the language and the wording, and you can change the icons, or you can just show markers like that. I think this is a little bit better because it takes less space on the screen. So I'm gonna just leave it like that. You can go ahead and edit this further if you want. You can change the font and the wording and the styling, whatever makes it fit more on your store. I'm gonna hit save and activate funnel, and let's go and preview that. So whenever I'm going to add this product to cart, I'm going to see that I need $7 more to reach a free gift target. And to do that, let's go and add one more product to see how that looks like. So I'm going to just add this one over here. So after adding this product here, I got to the free shipping and passed it. And now I've got a free gift here, which is this one. The discount showing in here represents the progress bar. And we see that if I spend $24 more, then I'm gonna get free shipping as well. And I'm just gonna go ahead and add another product to the cart, and after adding this one, I hit the free shipping mark as well. So of course you have to take care that in the back end of your Shopify store you have set your shipping rules well enough that will trigger free shipping after 150. Other than that, the customer will not see anything else in here. They will just see the free shipping once they get to their checkout page. And right now I've got a free gift, which is this one. I've got free shipping, which is set in the back end of the Shopify store. And because here I have a bat bomb, I've triggered also this funnel, which will show me different bat bombs that I might want to add for a discount. So I'm going to add one of those as well. And as you can see, you can create a multitude of funnels, a multitude of offers that will entice your customers to buy more and increase your AOV. Of course, don't overdo it. Don't have options that overlap that might confuse the customer. Other than that, go ahead and test a lot of offers. Go ahead and use the traffic that you get from your ads. Instead of looking for more people to buy just one product, try to sell more to the people that you already have on your store, and that's the path to success. Using these tactics, you will increase the conversion rate of your Shopify store, but if you want to make even more money without any upfront cost, you can watch this video here where I break down a strategy I bet you're not using right now.